It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston's strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and ends. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin Wharf, Fenway Park, Old North Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Good morning. Good morning. Boom. Good morning. That was from Mike, by the way. I hope everybody slept well. Let's let a couple more people roll in here. You guys are early. Come on. Couple more people. Here they come. Come on. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm going to a very special thing today, Wendy. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, let me just share this on Twitter real quick. Hold tight, everybody. Hold tight. Sorry about that. I'm trying to find a link. I can't do it. It's weird. Hold on. Videos. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But either way, real quick, everybody. Mike had surgery yesterday, and he let me put this in the holder. So he had surgery yesterday, and he come out of it, and I talked to him last night. He was really sore, obviously, but very what do you call it? Good spirits. How about that? He was in really good spirits, and I'm just glad that all worked out as best as it could. I mean, he's still got more treatments coming up and whatnot, but I mean, I was really afraid. I was really afraid for my friend Mike. When they give you like numbers, and when they say you have this percent live, That ain't cool. But he made it. Mikey made it. And I almost cried last night when I found out. I was so happy. That sounds weird, but kind of how it was. So I'm very happy about Mikey being all set. So you may be asking yourself, Tom, where are you going? I can keep it a secret. And you know, people tell me all sorts of stuff that I just can't repeat. Right? I just can't do it. I can't. They tell me in confidence, and they expect me to keep it in that way, and I do. I do. But I get an email. Oh my God, did I get an email? And I'm gonna love to read it to you. It's that freaking good. What the freak? This person decided to tell me. Come on. Wow. Get rid of that. It's so hot. Jesus, can't do that. Wow, I didn't supposed to be that hot. Yeah, let me read the email to you guys. You'll like it. And trust me, I have a lot. I can't get to it now. Damn it. Wait a minute. Let me check this way. Mail. Get it. Okay. You're going to love this email, people. Oh, it's just, yeah. Come on. Why the fuck? I mean, Google wants to take over. They don't make it easy for you here. Yeah, so Mikey's safe. Mikey's all out of the, I don't say out of the woods, but he's not playing lumberjack, I'll tell you that much. And thank God for that. Thank God for that. We need Mikey around. All right. Lawyer, YouTube. Oh, you guys are going to love this email. Yep. Where is it? I'm not sure I should even say this lady's name. Right? And that's kind of the problem. You know, when I go somewhere and someone asks me to mute the mic so they can talk to me and tell me something, and I mute the mic, boy, people get pissed off in the chat. They want to know exactly what's going on. Not that they're nosy, but they get really upset that they don't hear what I'm saying. They get really pissed. What the freak here? Inbox. May 2nd. What the freak? Hold on, guys. If this sinks, it's going to be forever. Oh, there we go. Done. All right. And this is good stuff too. Where are you? Reading that one. Here we go. All right. And you know, I guess I'm kind of thankful. Think about it. I'm kind of thankful. So let me read this to you and see what you think. Do this real quick. All right. Here we go. I feel compelled to explain why I am unsubscribing to your channel, which that makes me sad. But we'll continue. You really need to learn the difference between these, them, and those. We stop right there. The difference between those words. Yeah, I do know the difference of those words. But seeing how you're such a grammatical freaking wizard, I'm curious to know what your thought is on what I'm going to say now. Okay? So, the difference between the words. Let's see, them. Yeah. All the people in that bus are going to a football game. I wouldn't want to be them 8 hours into the football game smelling and stinking. Them. Oh, these. Let's do these now. I have 2 phones. I love these phones. And then those. That's another word. Those. Well, if I took those 2 phones and put them on the table, I could say those phones are now yours. So, yeah, I do know the difference between those words, Mrs. Nazi. Now, continue. It makes it difficult to take you seriously. Well, okay, I can see that. Guess you didn't learn basic grammar in school. Really? Basic grammar in school. You whine about how everyone is taking advantage of you. I do? I whine about people taking advantage of me? You mean like people using me? Stuff like that? Yeah, I let that happen. I let a lot of that stuff happen. Actually, I let a lot of people walk over me. Oh, damn it. Where we going? Where we going? Hold on. Why would you do that? The phone's taking me in a different direction, which is kind of dumb. I know I gotta get on the Mass Pike. Recenter. I want to go west. I know that much. All right, so let me just get on the Mass Pike real quick, guys, and then I'll continue with the magnificent grammatical correction of my life. So we're gonna continue. Just give me a minute here. Hope everybody slept well last night. Getting ready for a good day today. The good news recap is Mike made it through surgery, and I'm so freaking stoked. So happy he did good and he got out. I mean, I know he's got a long recovery and I know it's a long road, but man, he made it through the hardest part, I think. And I'm just so blessed that it did work like that. Hold on, guys. Uh-uh. All right. Where was I? Lost the email. What the hell? My chat, Realtor, Reddit, Expedia, Google, Tim, Mark, Google, Derek, Dan, lawyer. Ah, found it. Yeah. Oh, Kathleen, what am I gonna do with you, girl? All right. So she says that I whine. Okay. I guess I didn't learn that basic grammar school. That's what she said, right? You whine about how everyone is taking advantage of you. Time to put your big boy pants on, not the Snoopy pants. Well, okay. I respect the fact that Mike is unable to co-host with you, and that must be hard. But if you want to succeed, you must get the facts right. Okay. You know, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me just talk about that. Yeah, it's really hard to co-host without Mike. Yeah, I've sat down in that chair more than once, ready to go live, just can't hit that button. Just can't do it. It's really screwed me up. And this lady thinks it's a problem for me. But I don't know. I'm glad that she thinks about Mike in that way. All right. Here we go. Back to what she was saying. Your version of Kelsey's story was so wrong today. Well, wait a minute. Let's stop. I think I specifically said I didn't know anything about it. And what I've heard of bits and pieces, I don't know the whole story. I don't. I watched Mountie Little last night, learned a whole bunch of stuff. I had no idea, none, that she was pregnant and had a miscarriage in jail. Oh my God, horrific. But either way, I realize. The clock video was bizarre. It was as bizarre as your Caitlin Albert comment. Well, okay. Caitlin Albert cost me $3,500 every single month for the next 10 years. That was my retirement. And it's gone. And you're here bitching about why you're leaving subscribe. I can bet you if anybody took $100 from you, you'd be up in arms. You'd be pissed. You'd be girl powering that shit. Rah, rah, rah. You can't do that, blah. How about thousands of retirement dollars? Huh? That's okay, right? So I'm not allowed to say anything about that. I'm not allowed. And like I don't make mistakes. Like everybody else on the freaking internet. Yeah, oh wait. You just hold only me accountable. Really? Okay. Just me. No one else, just me. Because like you think I'm perfect? Well, last perfect person they hung on a cross. Not going to be me. All right. Get the facts straight and stop the crap. I think that's why I was trying to read the facts yesterday, dear. My friend is going through breast cancer treatment right now, and it's hard to see. So I totally understand about Mike. Well, yeah. She says, my mom died of colon cancer, and my thoughts and prayers are with him. Unfortunately, you are very vague about him. Yeah, you're right. I'm vague about Mike because that's Mike's personal business. That is none of my business. And what I do know is not what I share. I share what I think is okay to share. And there's a lot of stuff that's not okay to share. So I don't. And I never will. Ever. That kind of goes back to that, when someone asks me to mute so they can talk to me about something. Mm-hmm. Let's continue the email. All right. Most of your viewers are boomers, and it may be a wake-up call for colonoscopies, especially since the baseline is now 45. I'll be checking in on Mike for info, but you are definitely deleted from my subs. Well, Kathleen Gregoire, Kathleen. However you say your last name, I'd hate to get it wrong. But, Kathleen, thank you for being so concerned that you chose to write an email and explain why you're leaving the channel. I'm sad because I like every sub that I have. I appreciate every sub that I have. And I think I've worked for every sub that I've had. And that I do have. And like today, I'm getting stiffy over this one. Today, I'm going to something that 99% of you guys will never get to do. I'm going to Barnes Air Force Base, where I get to sit in and shadow a pilot of an F-15 Eagle, and I get to get on the flight line when they start the engines up, and I get to be on the runway when he takes off and lands again. So I think that's absolutely just badass. Like the best badass that there was. So I'm driving 2.5 hours to go sit in a briefing with a pilot that's going to go fly. There's more to it, but I don't want to get into it. But in order to do this, like go on the base and stuff like that, and actually go to the places I'm going to be going to, you need top secret military clearance. You just can't walk in on that base. So guess what I got? Yeah, again, top secret clearance. I got the clearance, Monday, I think. And if you're ever arrested, I'm pretty sure they won't let you into some of the places I get to go. Them people don't get to go there. So, yeah. I'm going there. And then I'm taking all you guys for a ride into Boston. We're going to do that Charlie Kirk Memorial in Boston tonight. This has me getting off, going through all the back. It's ridiculous. No. So, with that said, I'm still mortified about the Kelsey thing, her having a miscarriage in prison. I can't believe that. That is beyond sad. And if that happened, of course, she's going to be, what they call it, hormonal, of just having and losing a baby. Yeah, pretty sure woman's body kind of goes through some stuff like that. So, you know, I was hoping to catch the sunrise with you guys. I look in my mirror and it's all cloudy, so that ain't happening. Hoping to be breaking up. So, what else? What else? The Mega Motion got dropped. That's going to be something. What else? Yeah. Think about that's it. I think right now I'm just going to do some driving. And, yeah. Just drive. And I want you all to know I love you all very much. And I really want to thank you all for praying for Mike. I don't know how to say thank you. Thank you for that. He got through the surgery. He made it. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Thank God. So, that's the good news, everybody. Mikey's on the mend. Alrighty. Alright, well, with that said, you know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be with the Fly Boys. I'm so psyched I get to see the startup and everything like that. The briefing. Yep. Hopefully they let me video. If they let me video, I'll definitely come back on live. I'm not sure they will, though. But whatever. Whatever. All right, everybody. Gonna hit the road. And a little harder than it is now. I want you all to know I love you lots. And you all have a good day, and I'll be back in a little bit. So watch the notification. And really, I thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. It's really something to have this for you guys. And that other Lauren with the bowl haircut got my American flag, and I've asked her 3 times for that flag back, and the freaking lady won't give it to me. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm headed out that way. Maybe we'll go talk to her husband and see if he can give it to me. My flag, I need it back. So, either way, we'll go knocking on doors and see what happens. I don't care. All right, everybody. You all have a great day, and I'll be back soon. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Cold mornings, cracked pavement, courthouse steps. He's there before sunrise while the world still rests. No cameras needed, no spotlight glare. Just a man with a purpose, always standing there. Facing the crowd, but the fight in his veins. Truth in his hands, pushing through the rain. Karen sees him, she knows what it means when you've got boots on the ground and you fight for your dreams. Boots on the ground, day after day. ask for credit, don't ask for praise. Just fight in the good fight in 1,000 ways. When the cameras fade and the voices die, he's still right there, never asking why. He's got a handshake that you can trust, eyes that don't blink when it comes to us. Karen smiles because she knows it's true. She's got a soldier and his name's CPU. Boots on the ground, day after day, standing for truth in the hardest way. No fame, no hoarding, just a promise kept. Tom CPU, you never left. When the courthouse is empty and the crowd's gone home, Tom's still walking, he's never alone. 1,000 steps, 1,000,000 prayers, because justice don't sleep and neither does he care.